What is up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another awesome video, guys. And in today's video, for those of you who have been following me, know that I have been off Albion online, or I have been missing for about a month and a half. I had in real life things to do, and in that time, I ran out of premium. So as you can see, I'm all out of premium up here at the top, alright? But that's fine. I can buy premium right now, but I'm not going to do that. Instead, I'm going to show you type of things that I do in order to make silver when I have no premium. And in today's video, I'm going to show you guys some crafting, okay? Because there are certain items you can craft on Albion Online in order to generate some income, all right? Like you can go gathering. Gathering is like, I do recommend gathering, especially in a tier 7, tier 8 zone. Those are really good places to gather. Go into the mists and gather there, or the roads of Avalon. Gathering also includes like fishing and so on. So fishing in the tier 8 zones is also good. Like I said, in today's video, I'm going to do a bit of crafting, okay? There are some items that you can craft without focus. Now, for those of you that do know Albion Online, you need focus in order to craft, okay? So if you're crafting potions, food, etc., you need focus in order to like get the most benefit, I guess, basically what you're saying. But like I said, in this video, I'm going to show you some items that you can craft that you don't need to, okay? And also, I'm going to show you like how much silver I spend in order to buy the materials to craft these certain items, and how much it costs to purchase those materials and selling it, all right? And how much profit I can potentially make. And I'm going to have all those numbers on screen for you guys at the end of the video. So watch to the end where we can do a complete tally of everything that I've invested and how much I'm looking to get back. Alright, so the item that I'm looking to craft is a tier 6 master's bed. Okay, so there are a lot of gatherers and crafters out there that uses that builds homes and so on. Like for example, this is a guild being built, a guild hall, and in these halls or homes or whatever, you can put in like workers, alright, and in order for you to get the maximum amount of resources or whatever from the workers, you need to install the correct building materials needed in order for that to happen. So builders that are tier 6 needs a tier 6 bed, a tier 6 table, tier 6 trophies and so on. It doesn't have to be tier 6, it can be higher tier, like tier 7, but ideally you want to put in tier 6. And today I'm going to show you why I like to craft master's beds or tier 6 beds and selling it. Alright, in order for you to craft a tier 6 bed, you need 10 pieces of wooden plank, 10 pieces of tier 6 wood, and you also need 20 pieces of lavish cloth. I'm looking to craft 10 altogether, so the numbers are going to change later on, but I'm just gonna like that's what you need to craft one tier 6 bed. 10 pieces of wooden planks, that's tier 6, and 20 pieces of lavish cloth, that is also tier 6. Okay, so we're gonna head on over right now to, I'm currently in Fort Sterling. Alright, so we're gonna head on over right now to Fort Sterling, and we're gonna look at the prices for these materials. Alrighty, yo, ladies and gentlemen, here we are at the planks department. So we're looking at the planks right now. So the blood oak planks is what it's called. It's currently selling for 2186. You know what? I'm gonna put it down to 2187. Okay, I just like to raise it a little bit higher. Okay, so for one piece of tier 6 planks or tier 6 wooden planks, it's going to cost you roughly 2,187. Alright, so that's just one. The next thing we're going to look at is the cloth. So the cloth is selling for 2,787. That is the cloth. Alright, so it's 2,787 just for one piece. Now remember, in order for you to you need 10 pieces to craft one, 10 pieces of wooden planks, and 20 pieces of the cloth in order to craft one tier 6 bed. But I'm looking to craft 10. Okay, I'm not looking to craft one, I'm looking to craft 10. So that means that in order for me to craft 10, I need, for the tier 6 cloth, I need 200 pieces. Alright, and for the tier 6 wooden planks, I would need 100 pieces. Alright, which is fine. Let's do the maths now. So the tier 6 lavish cloth is currently selling at 2,787. I need 200 pieces of that, so that will come up to 557,400 silver. Alright, so that's the cost for the lavish cloth. All right, so that is the cost for 200 pieces of tier 6 cloth. For the planks, the tier 6 planks, remember I said it was 2,187 silver. So that will come up to 218,700 silver. All right, so that's the entire cost altogether. So the entire cost for the materials is roughly 776k. I'll have the numbers up on screen right now. Okay, so that's the total cost for all of those materials. All right. Now that's how much we're looking to invest into buying the materials. Also, we should check the bed. All right, so let's go over here to where is it? Furniture, and we'll go to bed. And the tier 6 beds are currently selling at 89. We'll put it down to 90k because the different cities sell at different prices. I was at Thetford before I came here to Fort Sterling, and the tier 6 beds were selling for 110k. Right, 110,000 silver. Here at Thetford, it's selling at 90k. So we're just gonna average it out to, let's say, the bids are gonna be at the price of, let's say, 90k silver. All right. What I'm gonna do is place in a buy order for 100 pieces of wooden planks and 200 pieces, sorry, of the cloth. Okay. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. So I'm gonna place down a buy order for the wooden planks, 100 pieces, and the tier 6 cloth. 200 pieces. Once I get that, then I can begin my crafting. All right, so I'll see you guys when that happens. Rightio, ladies and gentlemen, it has been roughly 45 minutes since I placed down my buy order for the planks and the cloth, and it took actually took 47 minutes, and my buy order completed. So I had to rush back to Fort Sterling in order to grab those materials. I also had 4 books. Okay, so if you're crafting anything, all right, make sure you have the correct books in order to craft those materials. That includes if you're gathering as well. So if you're gathering, whatever you're gathering, even if it's fishing or fiber, it does not matter. Please take the correct gathering books. All right, so here we are, ladies and gentlemen. As you know, I spent altogether 700k, roughly 770k, buying these materials. The prices that the beds are selling for at the market, if my memory is correct, Thetford was 110k. Here at Fort Sterling, it's selling for, I rounded up to 90. Bridgewater, the beds were selling for 100k. All right, so the prices fluctuate, but I'm just going to leave it at 90k. That is the cost for one bed, okay? So I bought enough materials to make 10. All in all, I put in 700k. Now what I'm going to do is head on over to the crafting station, guys, and we're going to craft, okay? And then at the end, we're going to tally up our entire cost and our profit. All right, so let's head on over. Actually, I'm gonna put up to 95k. Okay, I'm selling the beds for 95k, not 90k. I'm sorry for changing it, guys, but it's just that Fort Sterling is the only city where the beds are the cheapest at 90k. All the other cities are at 100k. Like I said, Thetford was at 110, Bridgewater's at 100k, 105 to be exact. So I'm just probably gonna raise. Actually, I'm gonna raise my price to 100k. Okay, so for one bed, I'm selling it for 100k each. That is because Matlock is also selling for 105k. I did not check Limhurst, my bad. But either way, let's just head on over and find the cheapest station to work at. So that's 725. This one is 710. Should I go there? Yes, because it is the cheapest. Am I gonna do that? Hell no. So let's just head on over here and just quickly craft the bed. I can craft 10. Ready, set, and craft. And I'm not using focus, guys, because I do not have premium. But as you can see, the estimated market value right now is 800k. I don't know if I have enough books. This is all I had in my chest, but it is what it is. Anyways, let's see how much profit we can make. We're gonna look at the estimated market value. All right. Is it going up? Is it gonna drop? Oh, it went up to 1 mil. I should have had more what do you call it? I should have more books. I should have bought more books. Anyways, and look, guys, even though I did not have enough focus points and I don't have premium, what happens is I have enough resources that I can craft 1 extra bed, and I did not have enough Tinker's Journal. But either way, let's craft that extra bed from the extra resources, and then these leftover planks and cloth, I can then sell them. Right, so let's head on over to my trusty little island where we can bring up the actual numbers on screen, and we can do a final countdown, all right, or a final tally of how much silver and profit we're looking to make. All right, so I'll see you guys there. Right, ladies and gentlemen, right now on screen is all the numbers that you've been waiting for, and we're gonna talk about it, all right, and do a quick rundown, and we can discuss how much profit we made. So anyways, on screen right now we were making the master's bed. In order to craft one bed or tier 6 bed, we needed 10 pieces of wooden planks, tier 6, and 20 pieces of lavish cloth, also tier 6. All right, but I was crafting 10. All right, so all you have to do in order to craft 10 is to take the numbers and times it by 10. So in order to craft 10 pieces of tier 6 bed, I needed 100 wooden planks, and I needed 200 lavish cloth. All right, so on screen right now is also the numbers. Okay, so the tier 6 planks, they were selling, as you saw, for 2,187. All I did was take that number and I times it by 10, and I got 200k, okay, almost 220k in order to buy the tier 6 planks needed. Okay, same with the lavish cloth or the tier 6 cloth. It was selling for 2,787. All I did was times that number by 10. It came up to 557k. Okay, the crafting station cost was 17k altogether. So all in all, I invested roughly almost 800k, but the actual number is 793k. I was looking to sell my bed at 100k each. Now remember, the beds in Fort Sterling was at 90k. At Thetford it was 110. At Bridgewater and Matlock they were like at 105. I did not check Lyndhurst, but I'm pretty sure Lyndhurst will be roughly the same. So I decided to put my sell price at 100k, just like trying to average it out between all the cities. All right, so my sell price was 100k per bed. So I was looking to make a total return of 1.1 mil. All right, so all in all, if my calculations were correct, I will be making a total return of 1.1 mil, which means I will make a total profit of 300k. 300k does not seem like much, but guys, please understand, if you bring up the map, I'm making 10 beds per city. All right, so in Fort Sterling I'm gonna craft 10 beds and sell it there at 100k each. That means I made a profit of 300k. All right, I'm gonna make another 10 here in Lyndhurst, sell it there, and that's another profit of 300k. All right, and I'm gonna do the same at Bridgewater, make 10 and sell it there, and the same at Matlock, make 10, and then the same at Thetford. All right, I just made probably like 1 point something mil just by doing that. And that is just passive and safe ways of money making that I like to do. All right, recent times I've been doing a lot of ZBZ and ganking and that, but these are small things that I like to do in order to make silver passively. All right, so I like to craft these sort of things and sell them at the cities. All right, I like to craft 10 at a time. Sometimes I'll craft 15 at a time, and I'll sell them at the different royal cities. But hey, for those of you that's watching my video and you do not have premium, start crafting beds. All right, even chests, tables. Get into that, guys. You can make a lot of passive income safely without having to risk a lot. All right, but yeah, I hope this video helped you guys, and I hope it was informative. Nothing else to say other than be good out there, and if you can't be good, then be bloody careful. It's your boy Musi, and I'm out of here, people. But before I leave, guys, don't forget I do stream on Twitch, and if you guys want to catch me on Twitch, it'll be linked in the description. And if you made it this far in the goddamn video, hit the like button. All right, hit the like button, and don't forget to subscribe so you know when I upload my next content. But yeah, thanks for dropping by. Love you guys, love you all, and be good out there.